Hey guys, are you ready to brawl? You're not? Well, too bad, because that's exactly what we're going to be doing here for our final extra videos, so to speak. This will probably be multiple videos. I don't really know. Again, it depends on how long I've taken for all of this stuff. It really depends. But regardless, I'm going to actually go through a few brawl matches, show off some special rules here and there. Just, you know, cover as much as I can, or rather to the point where I feel like I've covered enough for this project. So this is basically the multiplayer mode. This is where you can come with your friends. You can even battle computer players by yourself. It's really up to you. You can have rotation mode, where if you have more than 4 players, you can kind of rotate in and out and play some games in that fashion. You have a tournament mode, where you can set up your own tournaments with your friends. You can edit the names, like I have my Slim name here, but you can also make other names for other friends that you have. You have Special Brawl, where you have some unique rules you can use. Some can be very interesting. Some can be completely off the wall. But yeah, that's basically what this is. And rules, I believe... Oh yeah, this just is the basic rules of the game. But yeah, we're going to go into Brawl really quick. I'm going to turn on all of these. I'm actually not going to make them at 9. I'll make them at 7. 7, they'll still give me some difficulty at the very least. I want to say 7 is the equivalent of very hard mode in the classic single player mode. But I'm also going to go random. We're going to go random all the way, honestly. There's a few cases where I will pick characters, but I'll get to that later. So you have 3 types of rules. You have stock, coin, and time. Yep, just those 3. We're going to start with time. We'll go a 3-minute match. Handicap, basically you can increase the damage you start with. So if there's a player you want to very easily disadvantage, you can do this with the handicap mode. But again, it's very situational. Normally you'll probably just want to start at 0, so don't really bother having it. Here you have the damage ratio, where basically you can affect the knockback of all of the players you're fighting against. 1 is the normal. 0.5 means that they'll actually be harder to knock away. And if you increase it all the way to 2, it's going to be very easy to knock people out of the way. I guess a good way to explain it is if you have it on 2.0, at around 50%, you'll probably start being able to KO opponents. While normally it'd probably be about like 100% would be a good time to KO opponents. So that's basically what that means. But I'm going to stick with just 1. Then you have the stage choice, where you can basically set how you pick the stages. You can select them randomly. You can just select them just by choosing on the normal stage menu. Turns, where each player can select a stage each turn. Ordered, where they actually go through an ordered list through all the stages. Here, where the loser can pick, and I think that's pretty much it. Then you also have item switch, where again you can choose the frequency of the items and which items you want to appear. I'm going to keep the items on because items are fun, dang it. Actually, I think I will adjust the frequency though. I'll put it to medium. But yeah, I think that's about it, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's pick a stage that we have not seen very much in this playthrough. One stage that comes to mind is this stage right here, the Pictochat stage. Because I don't think any character actually gets this stage at all. I think that this is a stage that you can only play in pretty much in versus mode. It's an interesting idea and concept, but again, it can be kind of annoying because some of the designs during this can actually really mess you up. There's one version in particular where I feel like it actually harms you, and if it harms you in a specific way, you can unavoid it, and then you can't avoid it, and you'll die very quickly. We'll probably see that. I don't know if we will or not. But again, it's an interesting stage, and again, it's kind of a shame that nobody actually has the stage in their stage selection, because it could be fun. It could be fun. Again, I say could. Just because something could be fun doesn't mean it will be, but you know. That's just the risk you take when you play Smash Brothers. But as far as the time mode is concerned, basically you fight for the allotted time. Once the time's over, whoever has the most kills will be the victor. Or rather, who has the most kills and least amount of deaths. So getting a kill will be +1, dying will be -1. Whoever has the best score at the end will be the one who wins the game. So that's pretty much how that works. Very, very self-explanatory. I probably didn't need to explain it at all, actually, but still, that's basically what that is. So, normally I don't like time. I prefer stock matches. It seems like a lot of people prefer stock matches. I don't know. It's just interesting to see like how much health someone has, as opposed to, oh, let's just see how many times you can kill the opponent. I don't know. Maybe that's just me anyway. Okay, I've died twice, but I've also gotten a kill, which I don't feel like these guys have really done. So if I get another kill here, I should be fine. Okay, I got the kill right there. I got another kill. I should be pretty good to go for winning this game, honestly. Unless the person that killed me was the same person and they have +2 right now, but again, I don't know for sure. If I can get the kill on Pikachu here, I should be good to go. Because then I'll have killed everybody at least once. But again, it's, you know, who knows what happens? Who knows what'll happen? Did I actually kill Pikachu? Not quite. Okay, this is the annoying part of the stage I was talking about. Stuff like this can be really, really annoying, because I couldn't move there at all. I couldn't move there at all. And it's just really, really stupid. That's such a stupid thing and hurt me right there. But again, that's just part of the stage. Part of the stage is what it is. Can I get rid of Pikachu before the time's up? Not quite. I think I may have still won, though. Yep. Or is that me? Yeah, okay, that is me. Again, there were 2 Bowsers, so I couldn't be for sure. And if you have a tie at the very end, you have to do a sudden death to determine the winner, so we kind of saw that in the custom stage video when I was doing the CD factory. But yeah, that was Pictochat. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let's move on to the next one. Let's also switch it up to stock. We'll do 3 stock, and we'll go ahead and all pick random again. What's another stage we really haven't seen very much? I don't think we've seen the Animal Crossing stage very much at all, so I think I'll do that one next. But let me make sure. Let me look at all the other stages. We've seen 75M. We've seen Mario Bros. We've seen Flat Zone 2. I guess we haven't seen Electoplankton either, so I might show off that stage as well. But for now, let's go to the Animal Crossing stage, because again, I don't think this stage actually, like, really comes up at all in rotation. I really, really don't think it was. And my god, we have 2 Game & Watches now. How did that happen? But yeah, this is when Animal Crossing actually got a stage, but, also, hi, Excitebike. But yeah, Animal Crossing got a stage, but, they didn't have any characters, like, at all, so that's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting how that works out. Also, I got completely wrecked, but maybe I'll... Oh, yeah, I got an S right there, so I made my stock back. Actually, why am I treating this like this is time? This is not time at all. But yeah, the Animal Crossing stage is very, very simple. It's, not a lot really goes on. Whenever you play this stage on Saturday, you'll actually get a performance by KK Slider, and he'll actually play some songs that you can't pick in the My Music section of the game. Oh, come on, I had that. I don't want to deal with Octopus. I really, really don't. Oh, damn it. How'd he get me there? That just doesn't make any sense. Not to mention that this guy has over 100 HP. Okay, never mind. Remember, I was like, are both Game & Watches have 3 stock? No, it was just that guy. But still, I'm the only person that's at 1 stock, which I'm not liking. I'm not really good at Zelda. I do not like using Zelda at all. I would have really liked to have that final smash, but unfortunately I was not lucky enough to get it. Oh, what's this? Headless hammer. I got this! Die! Ooh! I want this! Oh! Got both Game & Watch. Awesome. That was a great final smash right there. And I may have actually turned the tables around. Believe it or not. Because, yeah, Ness is at 1 stock now. Wow. See, a final smash could honestly change the game. Let's be very clear about that. Oh, that was a nice guard. Oh wait, why did I switch to Sheik? I'm not good with Sheik. I'm probably worse with Sheik than I am with Zelda. So let's just go ahead and undo that. Oh man. Okay, yeah, I was pretty much doomed right there. Well, good job, Ness. I feel like you could be a bit more aggressive with Ness than you could with Zelda, at least in my opinion. But again, that was a really cool final smash, though. I was able to use that very, very well. The final match we have is the coin match. So let's do, let's actually do 2 minutes for this, because coin matches are very, very unique. And we will go ahead and do this on the Electro-Plankton stage, aka Hannenbau. Not a stage I am very fond of. But for coin matches, the strategy here is you want to do smash attacks on your foes. The stronger the attack and the more you launch someone, you'll actually knock out coins. And the stronger your attack, the more you'll actually get out of the other characters. So essentially, you want to find really good places to smash your opponents, and definitely try to smash the people that have the most coins, too, because I think they also give quite a few points as well. And yeah, basically, whoever has the most coins at the end of the match is the winner, so that's essentially what you want to go for. As far as this stage is concerned, I wouldn't say this is the worst stage in Brawl, but it's definitely probably on the lower tier side. Again, I feel like it's just a very random and weird stage. There aren't a lot of platforms to stand on. It's just kind of odd. And again, like the fact that there's not really any music for the stage either is kind of weird. It does the music itself is supposed to be like how you interact with the stage, like by hitting all the leaves and stuff like that. But still, I don't feel like that's. I just don't think that's a good idea. That's just me anyway. And whenever you die, you do end up losing a whole bunch of coins, so you don't want to die very much. But again, this is why coin matches aren't exactly a staple of Smash Bros, I feel like. I mean, I feel like when people play Smash Bros, they're not thinking, oh boy, I want to do a coin battle? I really, really don't think it's like that at all. I don't know, maybe there are people like that, but I'm definitely not one of them. I think I will end up winning this, just barely. Yeah, I did. But yeah, that's basically a coin match. Nothing to write home about, but it is kind of interesting, I guess. The next thing I want to show off, I guess I'll go ahead and do this. I'll go to Special Brawl, and we'll get a very weird game going. So let's see, we have Stamina. Let's make it a Stamina match, actually. Oh wow, that's not fun. Let's just go to Stamina here. Next we have Size. Yeah, let's be big. Head. You can have a flower or bunny. Let's go with bunny. Body, you can have a metal body or a clear body. Let's go with metal. For status, you have Curry or Reflect. As funny as Curry would be, let's actually just make it a Reflect match. Gravity. Let's make light gravity. Speed. Let's not affect the speed at all, actually. And camera... We'll have a fixed camera. Okay, so that's going to be the special Brawl we have. Now let's go ahead and select our characters. Once again, let's just go with random all the way through. I hate doing this, but let's keep changing the difficulty back to what it was. And let's see how this match is going to go. As for the stage, let me think. Is there any stages we have here that we haven't played a lot of? I don't think so. How should I do this? Let's actually pick a melee stage then. As for what melee stage, actually I don't think we've seen Corneria very much. Or Big Blue, but for very good reason. Fine, we'll do Big Blue, why not? Because, yeah, I don't think we've seen Big Blue at all in the playthrough. Maybe. So, yeah, here we have all the conditions. Again, we're playing stamina, though, so basically, once we get down to 0 HP, that's when we'll be dead. Of course, though, because we're huge, I think we do more damage, so we need to keep that in mind. I almost died right there. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, it's just going to be between Falcon and Wario now. My corpse is just on an F-Zero racer, not doing anything. Looks like Wario might actually have this, unless Falcon gets some good damage on here. Or they just end up killing themselves on the track, which could very well happen. Oh, but Wario recovered in time and got rid of Falcon, so good for him. But yeah, that's pretty much the special Brawl. Next, I'm going to show off the codec conversations, which I briefly mentioned from time to time, but I haven't exactly shown off in any way. I'm just going to do this with 2 players, and let's see, what's a good one to do this with? Okay, sorry about that, I kind of cut away there for a minute. I'm going to go with Captain Falcon here, and I'm also going to make him a second player, too. Just so I can actually control this. But basically, in order to get the codec conversations, you need to be playing on Shadow Moses Island. One of the players has to be Snake. And with Snake, you have to do this. You have to press the taunt buttons over and over and over again until it happens. It's kind of random, but you just got to keep doing it until it happens, basically. And again, it really depends on a very special button combination that goes on. And it may take me a bit to actually get it going, but once it does, you will be ready for hilarity. There we go, got it.
Hey, that's Captain Falcon, isn't it?
Good eye, Snake. He's F-Zero pilot number 7.
You know, seeing Captain Falcon here reminds me, we should do that thing we've always wanted to try.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Good idea. Okay, ready? Go!
Falcon punch!
Falcon kick!
So yes, you actually have small communications with the members of Metal Gear Solid 1, the people that are in your party. You can have discussions with Colonel Campbell, Mei Ling, or Otacon. It kind of depends on what character, though, you get. Every character has a unique discussion, so even Sheik and Zero Suit Samus also have their own conversations as well. And yeah, they're really cool. That was one of the things I really loved finding out about when this game first came out. Actually taking a look at all those conversations. They were all really, really cool. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up Captain Falcon here. Unfortunately, he needs to die. And there we go. That's one of the special things that can happen. There is actually another stage where you can do something very similar, and I'm also going to show that off as well. This time I'm actually going to be... Where is he? Where is he? Wolf. And it doesn't really matter who you pick for the other character. But if you go to the Lilac Cruise stage, you guessed it, you can get conversations with members of Star Fox, or in the case of Wolf, you can get conversations with the Star Wolf team. But again, you kind of have to do the same thing. You have to just mash the taunt button, or rather the taunt buttons until it happens. I did activate it, right? Pretty sure I did anyway. Maybe I gotta wait for a certain point.
Star Wolf is here in the asteroid field.
Oh my, this looks like it's going to be rather nasty.
Worry not. Should you find yourself in harm's way, I will use the very ship I pilot to protect you.
Oh, I feel so much better hearing that. You're such a gentleman, Father.
Do me a favor and get green by an asteroid while you're at it. I'll sleep better at night once you do.
Cease your jabbering, parrot.
What did you just say?
So yeah, there's a variety of different conversations you can get, but you just gotta actually play this until you get them all and just keep doing that. But yeah, remember, you have to just mash the top button. And try to mash all the top buttons, just don't mash like one over and over again. I think it just kind of depends on how many you do at once. And again, you gotta wait for them to do a very specific pose that you wouldn't see otherwise. And I think you can only do this like once per match too, so that's why we're not seeing it again here. Unless again, I'm just not activating it in the right way. Again, I wish I had a better idea for how these are activated, but honestly, just mashing the taunt button is all the information I really have about it. So, yeah, that's something else you can do. So, let's go ahead and finish this off. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to showcase or share before I close this project. Actually, let's do a team battle. I don't think we've done a team battle yet, so we'll go ahead and do one of those. So, let me go ahead and turn this off. And I'll go ahead and make the CPUs level 9 as well. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Obviously, I'm going to leave the teams... Actually, let me get out of Special Brawl. That's probably a good idea. Because Special Brawl, I don't want to deal with those weird conditions, because those are weird conditions. We're just going to go back to stock. We'll do 3 stock. We'll do team battle. I'll go ahead and be the red team, and these guys will be the blue team. Actually, no, you guys will be the green team. We'll be the red team. Actually, no, I want to be blue team. Because blue is a very, very awesome color. Oh, shoot. And there we go. So let's put them all to level 9 again. And you know what? I'm going to pick my favorite characters. I already used Ike for the other video, so I'll pick King Dedede. And my partner will, of course, be Ike. And we'll take on whatever the other team decides to throw at us. As for the stage, let me think. How should I do this? I should probably go to my favorite stage, which honestly is the Battleship Halberd. I love this stage so much. This stage is so freaking cool. So we're gonna fight Lucario and Diddy Kong. I feel like we're kind of disadvantaging them in terms of size. We have a very muscular guy with a sword and a giant penguin with a hammer versus a small monkey and whatever the hell Lucario is. Like, what would Lucario be in terms of, like, a realistic human world animal? Because I have no idea. I really have no idea what he'd be. It would be interesting to figure it out, but I have no freaking clue. Also, this may end up being only one part, actually. I don't think the Brawl section really took me that amount of time, or that much time. The only long video is probably going to be that random video where I went through like all the different options and stuff like that, like the vault and everything. I could have also turned Team Attack on, but I didn't. Actually, I don't think we even had that option to turn it on. Because I think that's in additional rules, which I didn't see at all. So maybe that's not even a thing I have right now. Maybe I have to do like a certain amount of extras to actually get that to unlock. Speaking of which, as far as the rest of the challenges are concerned, at the very end of this video, I will be mentioning all of the different challenges you can get, as far as the versus mode is concerned, and maybe just in general, any challenges I didn't miss. So, you know, there are some challenges where you want to get all the stickers and trophies and songs and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to unlock all of those, so I'll try to mention those in the, not the video description, but again, a little post in the video before I close it off properly. Okay, we're doing alright. We're one stock up, but we do have a lot of damage. We can't afford to get too sloppy here. Because if we both die right now, then we're gonna be pretty much on an even playing field with them. But I guess I'll start talking about the project closing. This project is going to be over now. Unfortunately, I feel like the same thing happened with Melee, so maybe this is just kind of a word of warning that maybe I shouldn't do Smash Bros. Projects in the way that I have been. But, you know, the start of this project definitely went very well. I definitely really enjoyed the Subspace Emissary playthrough. That was a lot of fun, and honestly, a lot of the classic mode playthroughs were kind of fun too. But some of the All-Star playthroughs got kind of boring and got kind of tedious. Again, probably just because it was a lot of the same stuff over and over and over again, which kind of prolonged the project, I feel like. But regardless, I would like to do Smash 4 later on. Probably not for a while though, so don't expect me to do it like in the next year or something like that. I might put a hold on that. Just until I have like a good idea to actually cover that game. Because keep in mind, there's like a lot of characters for Smash 4. There's almost double the amount of characters in this game for Smash 4. I know it's not double, but it's getting pretty close because there's more than 50 characters. And there are technically 35 characters in this game. To be technical, I guess you could count like Zero Suit Samus and all of them as well, but I don't necessarily count them. But yeah, that's it was a good project for what it was. There were definitely some really great moments, and it definitely made the project entertaining. But I think after a while it did get kind of tedious, and that's something I'm probably just going to have to learn to deal with on my own time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Had a good time going through this game again. It would have been cool if I could have unlocked more stuff and showcased some more like challenges, but you know, at some point you really can't expect to get everything. You really can't. You just kind of have to do what you have to work with, and that's kind of basically how this project went. So I think that's all I have to really say. Not really sure what the next weekend project is going to be yet. I'm probably just going to work on some my other projects that I'm already working on, just to kind of speed them up a little bit. Because doing 3 projects at once does kind of slow down the process a little bit, and it'd be nice to just kind of make some good progress with just 2 projects for a while. Plus, I'm also trying to get prepared for an NES marathon that I want to do on my channel coming up as well, so I may just stick to 2 projects for a few weeks. At some point, I will probably have a 3rd game added back into the mix, but again, until that point, don't expect me to do anything else. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the future for another Brawl or another Smash playthrough. Just don't expect it anytime soon. Like I've said for both Smash 64 and Smash Melee, I would like to eventually do like kind of a long recording session where I play with some friends and do some multiplayer matches. I think that would be fun, but again, I can only meet with those friends whenever I go to conventions. And in a lot of cases, when I'm at those conventions, we don't have a lot of time to do recordings, and if we do, it's for very small stuff like the Mario Kart battle modes, which is something else I do during those times. But, you know, I'll figure it out at some point, because I would like to do multiplayer matches. Smash Brothers multiplayer can be, like, so much fun. So I would definitely like to show that for you guys at some point. So maybe in the future we can get it going, but for now I'm not going to worry about it too much, and I'm going to move on with some of my other projects. So thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you guys later for more projects and a lot of other stuff. If you enjoy Smash Brothers, keep on smashing. It's a good game. It's a good series. Brawl honestly brought a lot of hype when the game was first coming out. And honestly, I think Brawl's a really great game in general. It's a fun game to play. It's a fun game to go back to. I really like the mechanics of this game. I feel like they're more beginner-friendly and more like casual-friendly than what Melee is. Because Melee is really, really hard to go back to these days, at least in my opinion. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say. So thank you guys one final time for watching. This has been the longest outro in the history of the world, but that's just the way it is, and I'll see you guys later. Later, folks.